The world of cricket has just been rocked by an earthquake in Colombo. At the legendary R Premadasa Stadium, the unthinkable has happened. Australia, a powerhouse of the game, has been brought to its knees by a fearless and clinical Zimbabwe side. This wasn't just a win, it was a statement. In a match that will be remembered for decades, the Chevrons have scripted one of the biggest upsets in T20 World Cup history, leaving the cricket world in absolute disbelief. The story began with Zimbabwe being asked to bat first on a surface that promised to slow down as the day progressed. The start was cautious, but Tadawanash Maramani soon shifted gears, smashing 35 off just 21 balls to give his side the early momentum they desperately needed. While Maramani provided the spark, it was Brian Bennett who became the backbone of the innings. Bennett played a knock of pure composure, anchoring the crease with an unbeaten 64 off 56 deliveries. He ensured that Zimbabwe never lost their way, stitching together crucial partnerships that kept the scoreboard ticking against a high-quality Australia bowling attack. The middle overs belonged to Zimbabwe as Ryan Burrell joined Bennett for a record-breaking 70-run stand. This became Zimbabwe's highest second-wicket partnership in men's T20 World Cups, surpassing the long-standing record held by Sikandar and Taylor. Burrell contributed a vital 35, but the real fireworks came at the death. Skipper Sikandar Raza walked out and played a captain's cameo, blasting 25 not out off just 13 balls. His late flurry propelled Zimbabwe to a competitive total of 169 for 2, leaving Australia with a tricky chase on a drying pitch. What followed was a nightmare start for Australia. The chase never even found its feet. Blessing Muzarabani and Brad Evans produced a masterclass in new ball bowling, tearing through the Australian top order with relentless precision. Within the first 6 overs, Australia were left reeling at a staggering 29 for 4. Heavyweights like Josh Inglis, Cameron Green, and Tim David were back in the dugout before they could even settle. Even Travis Head, under immense pressure, chopped on as the Zimbabwean seamers dominated the Colombo afternoon. Despite the collapse, Australia found a glimmer of hope through Matt Renshaw and Glenn Maxwell. The duo put together a fighting 77-run partnership for the 5th wicket, which is now Australia's highest 5th wicket stand in T20 World Cup history. Renshaw was the standout, fighting tooth and nail for his 65 off 44 balls. However, the asking rate was climbing, and the Zimbabwean bowlers remained disciplined. Just as the momentum seemed to shift, Maxwell was dismissed for 31, and the lower order crumbled under the pressure of a clinical Zimbabwe fielding unit. Blessing Muzarabani returned to the attack to finish what he started. Delivering a career-best performance of 4 for 17, he systematically dismantled the remaining resistance. Brad Evans chipped in with 3 for 23 as Australia were eventually bowled out for 146 in 19.3 overs. The scenes at the R Premadasa Stadium were electric as Zimbabwe secured a famous 23-run victory, marking only their second-ever win against Australia in T20 World Cup history. This result has completely thrown Group B wide open. Zimbabwe was clinical in every single department, outplaying the former champions when it mattered most. Brian Bennett's maturity at the top and Muzarabani's sheer pace and bounce proved too much for an injury-hit Australia. Beyond the scoreline, several milestones were reached, including Ryan Burrell becoming the leading fielder for Zimbabwe with 54 career catches. For Australia, this defeat leaves them on the brink. They must now win their remaining fixtures against Sri Lanka and Oman to keep their Super 8 hopes alive. Before we wrap up, what do you think was the turning point of this match? Was it the power play collapse or Bennett's anchoring knock? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want to stay updated with all the drama from the 2026 T20 World Cup, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join the sports review community. From a historic partnership to a career-best bowling spell, Zimbabwe has proven that they belong on the world stage. They didn't just beat Australia, they dominated them. As the tournament progresses, all eyes will be on the Chevrons to see if they can maintain this fairy tale run. Could this be the spark that leads Zimbabwe to the Super 8? Only time will tell, but for now, Colombo belongs to the red and white.